The game will be on your screen shortly. There it is. AMD, together we advance, and 11-bit Studios, and Unreal Engine, and Wise. We are playing for Gamer Pass today. A game which contains visual, seizure, photosensitive, epilepsy things as well. Fair warning. All of those screens went too fast for me to even comprehend. We are playing, when it eventually loads up on the screen, The Alters. The poll on Discord for the previous list had this tied with Far Cry 5 and also Naraka Blade Point, I want to say it was called. And I decided out of those three, this might have been the most interesting. So here we are. There is a Twitch integration. If you're watching this live with us right now and not watching the VOD, there is a Twitch integration, which I have turned on in here. Where's it gone? There. So it says, whenever you're not sure which dialogue option to choose, you can activate the vote option, and then all of you can vote on it, basically. I will endeavour to remember to do that every time it comes up. So we'll see what happens. So votes are on. Votes are on. But you need to turn on the integration if you want to be part of that. Let's go new story. We're going to put it in relaxed mode and easy mode. Yeah, thank you for my trust. We would never misuse that. No, never. I'm hoping democracy will help. Other than that, I have no idea what this game's about. I have no idea what's going on. So let's find out. Can you hear me all right over the music and stuff? Oh, shuttery. Also, tiny sheep. Tiny sheep. This is where I find out I have everything turned up way too high and my computer can't handle it. We don't really know it, but we sense it. There is a sister ship to our life, which takes a totally different route, while the sun burns behind the islands. Okay then. That's Thomas Tranströmer from the Blue House.
How did I end up here? My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown, and the destination out of sight.
Okay then. It's quiet.
Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow?
I can't get my mouse out the window. Won't let me.
Or was there ever another way? Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching?
I don't want to alt-tab and change the volume until the cutscenes are finished. This is very juddery. It's not you, this is me. It's juddering. I think I may have to turn down the graphics a little bit. Because it cannot cope with that level of water physics.
Polsky here. Do you read me? Anyone?
No, ultra epic settings. Oh, it will let me out now. Hang on. Let's turn the volume up a little bit. There we go. Right. Oh. I'm not allowed to change these yet either, apparently. It's a bit weird. Maybe because I'm technically because I'm not in gameplay yet? There we go. Right, let's just go down here. Is there a... Why can't I change this? Medium, there we go. I mean, that still looks pretty good, so... Can we leave? I don't want to be here, it's creepy. I was going to say, what is this? But is this my parachute? Camera is very sensitive. That's better. There you go. It's not all like this. Oh, well, that's possibly disappointing, but we'll see. It does look like a turnip to TK wrapper. Black. It's all black. I'm in the chasm of clams. As depicted on TC's stream of Passepartout.
Emergency flare from my capsule. I should look out for those.
Forgot about food. Man, sucks. I forgot about Dre. I do have tea. I do have tea. Yes. I also haven't decided what I'm going to open yet, but I think for Pepsi today we're going to have this. You cannot read that on my camera because it will not zoom on it, but that is cherry and vanilla dessert Pepsi. So I'm going to open this up. I'm just going to like crack it open while the mic isn't peaking. This is the new Pepsi dessert flavour. Smells pretty good. That's interesting. It tastes like somebody's taken cherry sherbet and poured it into a vanilla Pepsi. It tastes very sweet. It's zero sugar, but it tastes incredibly sweet. Let's see how we get along with that. I mean, I love regular Pepsi cherry. It's a nice aftertaste to it, though. Anyway, that's your brief review of the new Pepsi flavour. I have not found the salted caramel one in cans yet.
This is Jan Dolsky.
Zoom.
I've landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray.
I love the iridescent water here.
Maybe the radio's broken.
Can we swim? We can't swim. Lemon Blizzard Sneak. Ooh. Reminds me of lemon opal fruits, or starburst as they're now called. Well, that's called opal fruits anymore. I'm trying to think what this reminds me of, like layout wise. It's like the Giant's Causeway, but also a planet in No Man's Sky. Ammo rocks are marked with a dot. The whole thing's got No Man's Sky vibes to it. Being Claire Obscure is still a thing I've not played. I might get round to that in a couple of years.
Oh, no, it's the captain. Shit.
Captain Shit, that's a terrible name.
Deceased. What the hell? her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
Nothing else I can do there. I've got a HUD just appeared in the bottom left corner. I was going to say I don't have a HUD yet. I do now.
What happened? She didn't crash. The capsule's intact. Looks like she died inside of it. I don't get it.
Let's always wear your seatbelt. Your Expedition 33 comfort show reached a beautifully amazing fight. I will say, if you want to chat about E33 in chat, even though I haven't played it, feel free, but because I'm not going to play it for ages.
Mobile base. There it is.
But equally, I don't want it like hugely spoiling.
Copy. If you can hear me, I've located the base. I'm gonna try and get down there.
Oh yeah, no Formula 1 spoilers though, thank you. I've watched Sprint Quali, but I've not watched
Closer to the
Sprint.
drop-off point. I gotta keep moving.
Also, I've just realised what this reminds me of. Actually, this view, and also the fact that's a giant wheel. Prometheus. The, not great, Alien prequel. Which I got to see for free. In fact, myself and Claire got to see it for free. We were supposed to be going to a comedy show, and then it got cancelled due to illness, and nobody told us. So we arrived, and they were just like, yeah, it's not happening, but if you want to see Prometheus, it's on in our cinema, since you're here, you could, you know, go and watch that. So, okay. So we got to see it for free. It wasn't bad. Been disappointed about pay to see it. One of your websites has finished Expedition 33. Wants to know where your show is up to.
The capsules. Wait. What? No. That's impossible. They can't all be. Why?
Everybody's dead, Jan.
Makes no sense.
This is a grower, by the way. This is nice once your brain knows what it's going to taste of. Why is everybody else dead but not me? Warning, radiation.
Radiation wave? Now?
Wow.
Oh shit. It's rising fast. I gotta get to the base.
What's going on with the water? That's insane. To the base. Luckily, there's no other life aboard this planet. Yet. Now I've said that, I'm going to get ambushed, aren't I?
Yes, the elevator. Quick. Come on. Come on. Oh, that was close.
Talks to himself a lot, doesn't he? Day 1.
Hello?
I'm tired, apparently.
Anybody here?
I do, but I don't provide myself with a running narrative the entire day.
For a moment, I hope someone else made it. I need to find the comms room and get help.
Airlock unavailable. You should contact Earth before you exit the base. You talk to Earth. It's everything I own. including some mush and some raw food. Okay. Interesting. Is this not a first-person, like, adventuring thing at all? Is this a base management game? That's not what I anticipated. Especially not with that intro. Let's go see if we can find anybody. How did I bring up the overview? Like that. There's storage. I'm in the command center. Let's go to the No, that's an exit. Build new models and expand the base. Plan and start journeys between locations. Oh. Polls available.
Hello? Hello, can anyone hear me? Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
I can hear you, Captain.
So, here is the audience voting. Whenever you're not sure which dialogue option to choose or which auto to support, you can activate the Twitch vote option and let your viewers express their opinions. Voting will end the moment I make my choice, and I'm not obliged to do what you tell me to do. Although I possibly will. Vote won't start at the beginning of it. Next dialogue, you have to activate it yourself every time. Okay. In which case, do I tell them I'm not the captain, or do I tell them I am the new captain? Oh, that's cool, because it's doing it in real time as well on the screen. Of course it's 50-50. That's better. Out of interest, who has actually voted? Or is the better question to ask who is not voting? 3. So we will always reach a consensus at this point until other people join in. We shall go with the latter.
Great. This is the new captain of the mission speaking, Jan Dolsky. Corporate ID 4672B. I'm afraid the former captain is gone, together with the rest of the crew.
I mean, I don't know why we divulge way more information than we needed to.
Can you get me out of here?
Imminent danger. Short time remaining to start.
Yeah, can I be a captain of one? I am the captain of my own ship. I will make this so you can vote on every single one, by the way. I want some interaction. How much time?
What? How much time? What's gonna happen?
I can imagine like bigger streamers with like
Talk to me.
100
What's
viewers voting. It's gonna be
danger?
insane for this.
Planet activity rising. 4 days remaining. Lethal proximity. Instructions and logs.
Oh, no. Don't you go all fuzzy on me. Lethal proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Please, we can meet him before star approaching. This path, we must escape. Proximity star in days.
But you mean a star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape? Is that right?
Sunrise.
Sunrise. Perfect.
I've completed that task.
I need to find those captain's logs.
Captain's logs will surely navigate to manual. Okay, yeah. Welcome to the evacuation functionality manual. In case of an incident that jeopardizes your mission and safety of the crew, please follow the safety protocol and move the base to a safe location. The following steps must be accounted for: refueling the base, manufacturing necessary equipment, securing food supplies. Steps will automatically be tracked on your HUD. There's going to be a lot to read, isn't there? Going to be a lot to read. According to recent Allied Corp research and based on data collected from all missions, triple star systems are considered potentially related to a very high probability of discovering Rapidium. Rapid Razor, you are now an element. Rapidium in the Allied Corp classification system. Blah, 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 blah. Mission captains must be informed that operating on planets belonging to a triple star system involve the need for some precautions, yada, yada, yada. Above information is the sole propriety of Alicor and entirely confidential. Okay. The quantum navigation system is a state-of-the-art route planning system solution designed and implemented by Alicor to optimize the efficiency of space mining operations, etc. Cool. I have to go outside and gather 60 metals, apparently. My new task is escape the sun. Let's go gather 60 metals then. Which way is out? It is the sun. It is the deadly laser. That's the command center. Here's the airlock. Radiation levels at night are deadly. Exiting the base is currently not permitted. You can rest in the captain's cabin until tomorrow. But you've just told me I have until sunrise. It's as low as we can go. I like this view. This view is very clever. I like the way it zooms in and out. It's kind of satisfying. Machinery. At the base from harmful radiation. I will. There are auto-load filters. There we go. Oh, that's helpful. This is regular storage. That's everything that is currently in the base. This is all of our storage. I am exhausted, apparently. Big mood and all that. That's the audience voting thing. We've done that already. Oh, manufacturing necessary equipment. Locating organic matter deposits requires the deployment of an Alicor polygonal scanner. Or polygonal scanner, if you prefer. This handy tool, alongside unnecessary equipment such as mining outposts and pylons, can be crafted in the workshop. Where is the workshop? I don't currently have a workshop. I guess what happened then? Oh, we have 8 days till the sun comes up. It's fine. There's your energy bar. It shows you how many hours you have before you get tired. Once you're tired, you're still able to work, but every task will take much longer. Also, look at this amazing fan. Dawn of the last day. In 7 days. 7 days. Nice and airblade. I covered the... Yes, I agree. So, I need to go up to the airlock, which is this way. Shard deposits on the planet's surface. They contain a limited amount of resources to be extracted quickly. Recognized by red dust. Like, is it that over there? Yes, we are going to go Potter. So yeah, this is it's No Man's Sky with some base building in it.
That shiny rock.
be a source of metals.
That's what I'm seeing at this point. Also, take note, Astroneer. This is how you do a sci-fi game and tell the people how to bloody play it. Drill. Build a workshop in the command center, so we have to go back again. Cool is that? That's my house. Drugger. Also, can you imagine the size of the bike we had to take this wheel off of? Holy heck. What does this do? Let's go back in and then we shall go and build a workshop. Base building. Open the build menu, click on the workshop, and decide where we want to put it. For ease of access, I think I want to put it. Well, you can't put it on this end. There's a whole section out here. I guess move things around on. Let's put it here for now. Because that's next door. Build a scanner. Then work on it on the workbench. That was cool. It just sped up while I did it. So now I have find an organic deposit. So I have to tell it what I want to build in here, and then work on it on here. Just notice if I stand in the middle of some rooms, it will give me directions as well, which is kind of cool. Find an organic deposit area. Organic deposits can be recognized by blue smoke. Exhibit A. Shallow deposits look like red bricks. Organic deposits look like blue smoke. I see no smoke. Ah, I see some smoke. Can I climb up there? Can't, I think.
I don't have a climbing hook. Not yet.
Oh.
I'll have to find another way.
Maybe not that way. I can go back and build one, I suppose. Then back this way. I don't have enough stuff to build one with. What am I looking at here? I look out the window. Can't currently do that because I don't have the option. Considering how grey this planet is, it's very pretty. It's quite interesting to look at. Maybe I should go...
Hey, that looks like our ship's cargo drop.
Shiny
It's filled with the crew's personal items,
thing.
including my stuff.
A yerba kit, which I won at a lottery. The Gordon Bombilla collected dust for years, but it looked too cool to be thrown away. Like a magic item that could connect me with my spiritual self or whatnot. Took it with me on the mission, hoping to get inspired to change coffee for yerba mate. And also a band t-shirt signed by the drummer of the Crooked Testers. Years they were competing with another local band called Liverpool Bugs. I hated anyone who listened to Liverpool Bugs. A holy war between fans. But then both bands joined forces to fight the record company that was ripping them off. Cool.
Yeah. This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission.
The History of the Universe by Chris and Jack. The people who do sketches on Instagram?
Objects that trigger good memories.
We can watch movies if we build a effectively, I think that's a rec room.
Typical corporate bullshit.
Yes.
Is that a movie? Huh. Alec even thought of entertainment at the base.
Maybe we aren't going this way then. Yeah, first thing I think of Chris and Jack is whether it's the guys in, not in the universe, but in reality, who are do sketch stuff on Instagram and things. If I ever get to watch it, I will tell you if it is they. So we can't go around with the climbing hook because we don't have a climbing hook, so let's go down this tunnel. Where it appears to be gas kind of just floating about the ground. I'm slightly perturbed by what the
hell?
What the hell indeed?
Could this be Rapidium?
Rapidium. Organics, we need to make sure the CEBA base, I don't know what CEBA stands for, there's enough fuel for the upcoming journey. In case of fuel shortages, locate and harvest organics on the surface of your planet. Blue smoke is a characteristic indicator of organic deposits. Okay. What is Rapidium? First discovered accidentally, as all good things usually are, on the 842 Hermes asteroid passing Earth. Rapidium revolutionized the way we think about accelerating growth. For by enthusiasts, the time-traveling element, or the savior element, emits a unique type of radiation to transfer raw energy directly into the mitochondria of organic cells and other such tech babble. I feel like as I say, there's going to be a lot to read, and I don't think I'm going to read all of it out because I think it's more world building than required reading. I guess we discovered this, and that's why the company was formed to go and find it. I want to call it Ally Corp instead of Ally Corp as well.
It feels strange. I have to get closer. Make sure.
Touch the strange glowy thing.
I need to collect a sample.
Diglet dig, diglet dig. And it was gone. The Ally McCoy score, yes.
Unbelievable. So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all. where it was sending us. Except... I survived.
Killed off everybody except for me. On the organics deposit.
Oh, smoke. I should look for organics here.
Scanner allows you to find resource deposits. By placing and connecting probes, you can uncover the concentration of underground resources. Scan ground and try to pinpoint the place with the most intense red colouring. That is the deepest point of the deposit. Okay. Let's probe, I guess. I have to triangulate the system. Oh, it doesn't have to be a triangle, it can be a square. I think it might be here. Found it. Select build, and then select mining outpost. Bigger than I anticipated it being, etc. Using pylons, you can collect mining outposts with the base. Each pylon automatically connects to nearby structures. Possible connections in the form of green lines. Pylon equipped. Pylons can be connected to each other, so basically I'm making a telegraph pole. Quote, erection, indeed. It looks like a fucking Dyson. Goddamn Hoover. Right, so how far can we go here? I put this on the edge here. Can I climb down? Just not up. Incoming radiation in 1 minute.
I still can't believe it. If it really is rubidium, this could change everything. I need to report it.
Are we connected to the base yet? There's the base connection. Ran out of energy, became tired. In this state, physical work takes much longer. If you stay up very late, you become exhausted. Big mood. Big mood. Minute of exhaustion causes you to wake up later the next day. Also big mood. There's a phone call. Where was communications? You move quickly between the base and the mining outpost using fast travel. Fast travel at the airlock, base entrance, or any outpost. Good to know. Communications. Upstairs. Hello. Ready with your voting fingers, I think.
Hello? Anyone copy? I went out to find resources, and I found a cave full of something. I think it might be rubidium.
Why are you telling an unknown person what you might have found if they're not friends?
You hear me? I think I found rubidium.
You sure about it?
Would you like to vote? I feel like we shouldn't be telling this person what we've actually found. Personally, but I'll let you guys decide. Because we don't know who this is. It could be the bad guys. If anybody wants to chip in and make a decision, that'd be wonderful. You can no longer vote. Why? Have you disconnected the integration for some reason? Oh, there you go. I'm sure.
What? I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
Oh, I see.
Test the Rapidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided.
The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Sample of DNA provided.
I kind of want to know who they are, to be fair. It's impossible to know how many people have voted if it's all 100%. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Never has the word womb been said so many times in a video game. Not since Lara Croft, no.
Who are you? The womb, huh?
The womb with a view.
Nice sample, huh? I guess it makes sense. Rapidium speeds up organic growth.
So, we can build these things now. I still can't build this because I don't have enough organic stuff. Probably got 100 organic stuff. Pylons connect mining outposts to the base. And scan plant deposits. What's the other thing? Do I just wait for that to fill in storage then? Where will it tell me what it's doing? Can I go and make the climbing hook that I need? The workshop's this way. There's a lot to take in. There's a lot to take in all at once. I need 120. Currently have less than that. Then how do I know what's going on? I like that the actual world outside is like that's my pylons that I've plugged in. That's quite cool. Go visit the quantum computer because I don't think we have yet. It's certainly quantuming. How do I know? As I say, how do I know if my mining output is doing the thing? I'm going to go to bed and just assume it's going to do it overnight. Sunrise in 7 days.
In real time. Probability of discovering rapidum in a nearby system and eliminate non-efficient exploration. Welcome to the safer evacuation. The quantum navigation. To the safer evacuation.
I forgot what I'm doing. Sorry, I got kind of lost in the game for a moment there. So do I have to manually operate the outpost? Is that the plan? I think that might be the plan. Now I can fast travel from here to there. Shallow metals. Yes. I have to manually dig up some organic stuff now. So I now have 184. Provisions are needed. Got to build a kitchen. Depending on the circumstances, the evacuation procedure of the SEBA base can take up to several days. Proper nutrition for your crew during that time is essential. Food supplies can be prepared in the kitchen. I'm also getting, bizarrely, Dungeon Keeper vibes all of a sudden. From like, you need to build this thing in order to do that, and then you need to do this thing so you can do that, and then build this thing. But that's Dungeon Keeper. It's the first game that comes into my brain for that for some reason. Even though I'm obviously not in a dungeon. If food shortages are detected, the evacuation procedure will be assessed as too risky, and the quantum computer will prohibit its initiation. Okay. Working all day in the mines. Dig, 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 dig. Yes. I have 268. Too tired. Yeah, so now this takes longer though. It's quite clever. Let's just travel back. I could build a kitchen, however, I don't want to build a kitchen yet. I want to build a climbing hook, which it won't let me build yet for some reason. Maybe because I'm still technically in the tutorial section. Radiation at night. Between 9 and 6, the radiation levels on the planet become deadly. You need to get back to base before your suit breaks down. In which case, let's build the kitchen. We can move stuff. Of course, so why don't we move the small storage to the bottom? Here's position your modules whenever you like. Simply hover over the modules. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. In which case, why don't we just move small storage downstairs? What is this? Main body of it, I suppose. Why would we not make it so the lift goes all the way down? Put storage all at the bottom. I kind of want to move computer to the bottom because I'm never going to need to be in it. Ah, but now I have a problem that I can't fit all the storage in. Storage can go at the airlock. let's build a kitchen. Every base needs corridors. I don't have enough of whatever the orange one is. Metals. I don't have enough metals. This, I could spend days in this, just moving stuff around. Why do I put it out here? Is that just so I can put it there while I'm maneuvering? So I'm just messing around with it now. I like how the spokes of the wheel on the other side move as well, when I've decided where they're going. I don't really know what's optimal at this point. What's optimal here, do we think? This is where we come in, so this should be in the middle. That's really annoying that we can't move it one. It auto snaps. And the rest of it. Although putting it one aside is probably not going to help anyway. Welcome to effectively inventory management, the game. House Tetris, yeah. Right, all the storage is upstairs now. Sci-Fi Spiritfarer. I've not played Spiritfarer yet, to be fair. Maybe I should. Welcome back. I'm just rearranging my house. I think we're gonna go with that for now. Classic me. I'm just trying to find the most aesthetically pleasing arrangement. To be fair, that might be more pleasing. It's annoying that this gap here exists. There is an option to expand, but I need to learn the tiers of that. That's not happening now, is it? Pleasing until I get more rooms, yeah. It'll do for now. It'll do for now. This piece of music, by the way, reminds me of Talos Principle. Right, so It's night time, which means I need to go to bed. I've now forgotten where I put my house. It's here.
Evacuation functioning.
I pressed A and it didn't A. There we go. So I'm resting 6 days. We need to go back outside
Risky and aquatic.
and get the shallow metals, which are there. Where was that? That way. Because I need the metals to be able to build the other thing. I think there's 2 lots here, maybe? Oh no, it's 1. It is 1. I love the chromatic aberration edges it does when I'm doing something super fast. Let's venture slightly, shall we, while we're able to. Here's some more metals. Oh, that was just 2 metal. 2 metal. 2 is all I get. The weather here is very unpleasant, isn't it? Clank, clank, clonk. I have 101 metal. Kind of don't want to venture over there because that's a dead end over there, and I kind of want to complete this loop if I can. Another part of my brain is like, I must fill out the map. This map, it must be filled. Aha! Worth coming up here. I do not have enough space in my storage to collect everything up here, I don't think. Yeah, I've got 479 of 480. So I guess we go back home. Wait, hang on, there's another way off this plateau. This way. That's one I can climb up anyway without a hook. Where does that join on to? Okay, so that's just a loop. Come back and collect those metals at a later point. But I think I will be quicker going back to my mining deposit, fast traveling, than I would be walking back to the base. Mr. Lad Teamaker, if you are still here, I can totally see why James is somewhat engrossed by this. There's a lot of little micromanagement-y type things for scratching your brain with. Oh, I could use this while I'm here, because this is a separate storage. You know, I have 300 of that as well now. Right, so let's build a kitchen. That's not what I wanted. To this side. Gonna build a kitchen. The kitchen is longer than other rooms. That's kind of annoying. Let's put the kitchen up here because there's a gap. Yes, I must cook. We should also build the room. Contains a soundproof cell growth capsule. That can go in this gap then. What else can we build? I've already got a workshop, haven't I? Yeah, I've got a workshop already. Right.
Okay, so I have built a womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it?
I think I know what might come out of it. So we'll put a hook in the system. There we go. Yeah, 90% kitchen now. Let's go have a look at the new kitchen. It's a kitchen. You consume one meal each day. Meals can be prepared in the kitchen. Would anybody like a bowl of mush? That's 5 organics to make. So I have 17, so let's make 3. I've got 20. Yeah. Can I not sit and eat it? I'm guessing we can improve on our cookery skills and things like that over time. Done that. Food. Consume 1 meal each day. Prepare 6 mushed meals, it says. Fine, I will. When I'm tired, it takes me a minute, an hour to make it, I think. It's not minutes, it's hours. Yeah, I completed that task. I look knackered. Look at him. Look at him. He legitimately looks knackered. Let's go down to the cabin, and we should check the womb out in the morning.
Evacuation functionality visible.
5 days remain. To the womb, I guess. Here's the womb. It's a bit like an infirmary. Standing by, your future provided today by Alicor.
Here goes. DNA sample. Pydium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea.
Amazing.
Oh. Oh, of course.
It's Dolly the
What
sheep.
else? Oh. You need a name. I think I'm gonna call you Molly.
I did notice as well on the back of his jacket, Project Dolly. Can we pet you? Can we pet you?
Hello, Molly.
Yes!
Fight, do you?
The most important thing I've done on the entire stream. There's nothing else here at the moment. So let's go report the results. We have to go down to communications.
Evacuation functionality met.
Use the phone.
Okay. I built the womb and tested the rapidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep. Hello? Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Not unless we turn it into dinner.
Successful. Really found what did this.
Here's a vote for you. Do we want to tell him it's amazing or ask if he'll actually help? I guess we're asking for help.
Yeah. Now that I'm a real hero, I could use some real assistance.
You're in imminent danger of short time remaining to sunrise.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself.
So what? I'm pretty sure they said something along the lines of tough shit. Yeah, I've noticed that. It's for me on OBS, it's like this side of me on top of the Twitch chat on OBS, and I need to find out how to turn it off because it is very annoying. Because it started looping like subs and GIF subs and cheers and clips like by itself. I need to find out how to turn it off. If anybody does know how to turn it off, please put it in my Discord. That'd be wonderful. Or send me a DM or whatever. Just outline how to stop it happening. Because it's annoying. Nobody asked for this. I guess we'll go outside, will we? And go do some more mining? You want me to go? Because there's that way over there as well. Say start the engines in the command center, but equally, we have a couple of days yet, so I'm going to use those days. I don't have quite enough energy to do it all, I don't think. Oh no, we're good, we're good. I'm tired. I mean, that kind of worked out pretty well. Right. I imagine there'll be something on FFZ that'll stop it doing it for me then, which is good enough. So we're starting the engines in the command center. Command center is upstairs. Test engine.
Whoa. What just happened?
Turn the lever in the machinery.
Do this to me now.
This one. Clunk.
That's sorted. Let's give it another go. What? Not again.
Are we stuck here? Oops.
have got to be kidding me.
Fine, we'll go make
Just
another
my
phone
luck
call.
to be stuck in
The
a
phone call.
junkyard.
Hey,
Hey, you still there?
fix it.
I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Rapidium can save you. Find your check data consistent with CMQC module.
I either don't have access to the QC, or how will it save me? I don't know if other people are voting, it doesn't tell me.
Rapidium can save me? How exactly?
Of course, there'll be no answer. I don't have access.
Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
That was easy.
Man, that was easy.
That's exactly what I just said.
To the safer evacuation.
The quantum computer. Checking now access. Analyze data from mined records of the crew. Now what's happening? Mined records access granted. Deleting expired data.
Mine records.
It's my brain. Possibly.
What's going on?
Am I collecting my DNA from the records?
Wait. I
Or just my
recognize
memories? Okay, this is cool.
this. It's my life.
It's now or never. Oh wow. You can read his entire life background? Childhood memories, fuzzy and distant, my town you grew up in, rows of similar apartment blocks, local grocery store that Mum worked in, the playground where you spent more time than at home. That is really cool. Trippy as hell. But this is me being born. Father coming home late from the mine, usually drunk, always pissed off. What is the shitty day at school? No chance for how she's looking straight at you. Should intervene, but the fear better not get involved. So hard to study for exams when your dad is yelling behind the door. Yeah. Mum doesn't have the strength to fight anymore, something's wrong with her, she's more passive. I hope that these exams go well. It's a good college and it's close to home. Good. You're not good enough. The only place that wants you is hundreds of miles away. Promise yourself you would get out of here, you have to keep that promise, you can't waste your life. You will visit her. Will you though? Can't miss the post-exam party. Wowee. Proper zoom in on this as well. This is very weird. I like it. Company makes you feel good, like you found your place. You want to spend the entire day on the train. I'd see Mum for a couple of hours before she goes to bed early, and then you'd be left with your constantly drunk over her father. I don't think this ends well for Jan. I have a feeling he never sees his mother again. Working abroad for 2 months, you could earn enough to support yourself for the whole semester. Ditch these lousy part-time jobs and focus on studying. Send some money to Mum because she needs it for her treatment. Kind of called it, didn't I? You missed it the moment she collapsed. The ambulance taking her to hospital. It all went so fast. You missed the opportunity to talk to her when she was still conscious. You're back home now, but what difference does it make? It's too late to say goodbye. Carry on for her. You failed her. What could you have done? The noise this makes is ridiculous. I have to carry on for her. And then we met a girl. I thought someone like Lena would want to hang out with you. She's so different from anyone else, and she likes you. You moved in, but is your cheap little rented apartment good enough? I don't think you could be a broadcast for Lena. Feels icky, I agree. We're gonna go wait for a private company, apparently. In the purgatory of 9 to 5. This is really good art as well. This is really cool in this section. Dream house. Get ready for Christmas. In the name of balance, boys are also. I think generally, the answer is that people are icky. You know, the screen blankly. You heard about the crash on the stock exchange. Everybody talking about a worldwide crisis. And now I've been laid off. Cool. What about Christmas plans? Oh, so I lost my job, so I had to become a taxi driver to make ends meet. Let's take that off and move abroad, sell the house. Go back to square one. Yeah, but it's going to be Lena, so go with it. Is she really okay with your decision? Oh, we stayed and she left. We found another job. Oh, so we've fallen out with her. Yeah, 12-hour long day at work and we started drinking. And then we've really started drinking. Where the hell did you fuck it all up? And then this is why we decided to leave and join Ally Corp, I guess. There's a lot to read here that I'm not reading, as you may have gathered, but I'm just kind of skimming over it. And then we joined a spaceship. So we had a life, and then we lost our life, and then we went, what's left to do? Let's go join Project Dolly and Ally Corp. Dead-end life with no prospects. Let's leave on a mining ship. What is this, Red Dwarf? So that was interesting.
How did they get it, and what for?
How do they know our entire history? Put down one too many. There's another phone call, everyone. Look at the story expansion.
Okay. I checked the quantum computer.
Do you want to know what's next, or do we want to question why they have access to all our memories? This has really grown on me, by the way. The first mouthful of this was ridiculously sweet. It's properly grown on me since. Really nice. I wouldn't say it tastes of ice cream, particularly. I mean, it's got an ice cream on the front of the can, but I don't think it's a particularly ice creamy flavour. But it's nice. It's nice.
What the fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got everything. My whole life exposed.
My records need this procedure.
No. No, I want answers. Shit.
What next?
What do you want with it?
Initiate breaching procedure.
What is the branching procedure? And that was I actually right earlier on? I said about them having access to all my memories, but do they have access to my DNA as well? If we can make a sheep, can I make a me? What does it do?
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
This is you.
Me? This is the name of the game. To be fair, I did point out at the beginning, I know nothing about this game. So... But yeah. The alters, as in... Oh, is that just short for alternates, maybe?
What? You what? Is that your whole answer? Alter? I'd alter what? My life? Okay. You mean as in... Okay, wait a minute. You're not suggesting I... use Rapidium to create a... someone. And to alter their mind. That's not what you're saying, right?
You just do a good thinking pose.
All right. How about my other options?
There are no other options.
You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
Great.
To the safer evacuation.
Back up to the quantum computer. So it says alter their life. Does that mean I can make a version of me where something has changed in their life?
What is it doing?
At what point did I make a decision I could have broken off from?
I remember that alternate life pattern. So this is what the branching is about?
There is only one. Is it the fight with the girl? Oh, so yeah, instead of going away, I could have stayed at home. What? So yeah, you promised yourself you'd get out of there, you'd have to keep that promise, and then you said you would visit her, and then we didn't. Or lock the door to the room and turn the music up. Told yourself you take care of Mum, but he's not making it easy. Maybe next time you should lock the door on him, but what would Mum say? We're gonna find out. It's a baby. Okay, that's terrifying. Somebody mentioned he looked like Pedro Pascal earlier on, and I do see it, by the way. We have Pedro Pascal at home. Yeah, this is the opening credits, as you point out. I spent so long during the tutorial. This is very Jean-Michel Jarre. Yeah, it's like Pedro Pascal and James McAvoy had a child. That's who he looks like. Oh, so now we can find out how his life went. We stayed behind. The hint of Finn Balor, yeah, in the eyes, but and then we stood up to him. He turned out to be weak, begging you to let him in. Had to be strong, assertive if you read about it online. Shut your ears to his false promises. Think of Mom, her safety. Cool, we told Dad where to fucking go. She's cooked her pierogi. Don't love them, but she's happy and relaxed, and we got rid of Mum, got rid of Dad for her, which is good. So we're supporting Mum now. You walk away from the mines because we don't want a job down the mine. It's also welcome in, Mike. How you doing? We've just split our life narrative, it would seem. But also, we got to say goodbye to Mum this time. Get your shit together, Jan. Come on. Get your shit together. And then we start building things, look. Feels good to become an expert on something. The boss says customers ask for you specifically. Is he replacing him when he retires? Nice. The game's going good. It's just had a bit of a turn. I'm just going to zoom out on this for you. That bottom row here, Mike, is our life. We have chosen a point back here when we were 19, whether to leave for college or to stay at home. And now we're in this branching narrative, and I think we've created another version of ourselves. Which is kind of cool. Try not to be disrupted. It's the third time this month. Fishy dudes are here talking to your boss behind closed doors. Oh no. Oh no. Fake batteries and counterfeit parts? Your boss is taken away by the police and you feel like an idiot for trusting him? Wow. Yeah. See, I knew nothing about why this game was called The Alters or where it was going or anything like that. For some reason, and I know it's spelled differently, when I see the name The Alters, I think of like literal like pedestals. I mean altars with an A, not altars with an E. So it just hadn't pieced it together yet. I thought we were just going to run a base on our own, but no, we're going to run out. Well, we are. We're going to run a base on our own with ourselves. Fine on my own. Approach you now is in jail. His words about you replacing him seem ironic now. We stayed strong against the criminals. Working in an international factory on international business as an international businessman. Catch a glimpse of a figure watching you turn. See, it's just someone's coat. Mate, you thought it was Dad. Oh no. Maybe it was. Maybe it was Dad. Just got your paycheck, you're buying rounds, blah blah blah. Girls to your left being giving you signals. Nope, signs of trouble. All branches being shut down. I keep seeing adverts about Rapidium. Oh, so is it a case of all routes lead to Rapidium? I think it might. Bet safely to take the risk of doing betting, and here's Dad. So we left because shit happens. rather than gambling and trying to fix our life, we've joined the spaceship. Yeah, so it's the same result. It's just how we got there was different. And then we have plus 50% efficiency when doing base maintenance as this version. Wake up your altar in the womb. Oh yeah, we cloned a sheep.
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a sheep.
I know, right? Very long animation, though. Okay, then. Does he look the same as me? Hello.
Hey there. Wow. Hello. Hello? Can you hear me? What is this? Where am I?
There's anxiety and insecurities. So, would we like to tell him that he's in a lab, or would we like to tell him to focus because there's an emergency going on? The emergency that's been going on the whole time we've been waiting for him to come out of the womb. It's 50-50, but Claire, who cannot now physically vote, said focus.
There's been an emergency. The whole crew is dead. I know this is abrupt, but I'll need you to focus. Focus. Wait, why are you... What the fuck is going on here? My head. Oh, why do I feel so weird? I think you're on some meds. What? What for? It's so you don't panic when you wake up. Why would I panic?
Anxiety and less joy.
I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself? Sure. Can you?
Do we want him to say our name? Or do we want to tell... My brain says ask him first to see if he says our name. Rather than just say our name and then you just go, but that's my name! However, you all seem to disagree with me. Say my name! You're goddamn right. You first.
I insist. All right. Jan Dolsky, Senior Technician at Ally Corp, Mining Operations. There. Did I pass? Wow. Amazing. It actually worked. What? What worked? And what the hell are you anyway? This may be hard to process, but my name is Jan Dolsky too.
But he's Jan Dolsky too.
Of course it is. Now, you're not bad for an imitation, but what the hell are you? Is this some kind of experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me.
So the options are yes or no. Mike, I don't know if you spotted the Twitch integration when you came in, but you are welcome to join as well. Although I don't know how much longer we're going to be playing this for, to be fair. We are going to go with no.
It's not an experiment. This is for real. And I'm for real. So, what's going on? Well, I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it.
You saw no integration. To be fair, if you're on
Then,
your
okay, this is the
iPad
crazy
mic
part. I learned that there's
rather than your
this
computer, then I'm not sure
functionality
it'll
of the
come up
quantum computer on board
because it doesn't come up on mobile.
to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life. What? Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records. If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit? I know. It's absurd. I thought the same.
It's
but
just doubting the
here you
thing
are,
that's
right?
created it.
Right?
Created Second
If I
Jam
understand you
is
correctly,
quite
you're
cool.
telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind?
I don't think we want to tell him that we're the originator. I think we want him to be in the knowledge that there's more than one version of us, kind of thing. I don't know. I've also only just noticed, I was saying earlier on about not knowing how many people have voted. It does actually tell me at the very, very bottom. I've been so focused on the percentages in the middle, I haven't seen the number of votes. I am going to say yes.
Sort of.
I don't want to tell him that we're like original Jan.
You said we were stranded. Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die. So, wait. Let me get this straight. This is not an experiment, and you're a different version of me. And this version of me woke me from cryosleep to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
That's an incredible philosophical question to ask that I don't have the answer to. And Live Team Maker has returned. Hello, welcome back. So I'm just noticing on Twitch chat that everybody's only got one badge instead of two. I don't know why. Good. Oh, but you got the right number in this chat, so that's fine. It's fine. I guess we tell them they'd still exist.
You'd still exist somewhere? Theoretically, at least? Theoretically? Wow. You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you, just this passiveness. What am I? Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out, I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds. I don't like this kind of pressure. Well, that makes two of us. Fine. Show me the way. Unbelievable. What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a two-man job. On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes! It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
Awkward. So, apparently he's in the kitchen. Kitchen's upstairs. There he is. And then there were two. There are two. Hello. How do we now switch to them? Question. Can I switch to them? Do I ever switch to them? Do I just give them tasks to do? So we need to make twice as much food now. The technician is born. Hello. Are you now going to do the cooking? No? You're going to do some yoga / napping. Temperamental. He is now asleep. I'm not entirely sure I have the ability to get my brain around this at the moment. Let us end today and then see what happens. Sunrise is in 4 days. Right, I'm just going to pause it here while I go and visit the bathroom. I will be back momentarily. Hello. Hello, hello. So, let's go start the engines. How long have we been going? About 2 hours. I kind of want to. I want to get as far as moving the base, if that's something that comes up next. He's in the quantum computer right now, apparently. There he is. Having some kind of meltdown, I guess. I guess we'll find out what he's for later. Start the engine in the command center. Here we go. Start your engines. Where are we going? You want to automatically collect your structures before starting your journey. Yes. Alters in a bad mood will work short hours and might stop talking to you. Take care of their well-being. I don't know how to do that yet. And away! Journey 1. It's shaking. We're on the move. That's kind of cool. The technician is in the kitchen. Open the altars tab. Also, I should check the mental and physical state of your alters. The event log on the left provides insight into recent events. Why did you not? So, he's currently angry, understandably. He's eaten. I'm pissed at Jan, he's really irritating. I mean, if I'd just been brought into existence to solve a problem and nothing else, I would also be angry. So, can we go talk to him? Now we can talk to him. Hello.
Hey there. I said, don't come near me.
So, welcome to therapy with Jan and Jan. I like how you're all voting for the thing I'm clearly going to overrule you on. I'm clearly going to say I understand you're angry about it, Jan.
I get it. You're angry. I would be too. But I could really use your help. You know, if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster. Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep.
Didn't quite go how I anticipated it going. Maybe I should listen to you. Should follow the democracy, not the dictatorship. Maybe he should pet the sheep. It would help. It would, to be fair. Got to be fair with him. She was like, you know, I created you. I'm your father. Yeah, you don't get to talk to me.
You don't get to talk to me like that. I'm in command of this base now. You'll do as I say, or what? You'll send me back to that giant fish tank? Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
Well, that went well, didn't it? So I suppose this would be where the real game would start then. Are we currently in motion? That's cool. Show where the people are. Wait a minute. I can't open photo mode, but I can't look around. I was just thinking this would make a really cool screensaver. Just have this tootling on forever. Yeah, this feels like an entirely new section of the game. To the point where this feels like a logical place to stop playing. It's very intriguing. Sorry, I'm just scratching my ankle, so I'm falling out of shot. It's very intriguing. I like the No Man's Sky bit, all the foraging and, you know, collecting metals and organics to be able to build things, stuff like that. I like playing Tetris with my house. I like rearranging all of that. I like that kind of organization-y type stuff. I'm not quite ready for the implications of cloning myself and dealing with the consequences of that. That's something to get my head around. I'm actually kind of torn, I will admit, as to whether this is a game or a pass, because there are aspects of it I really like and there are aspects of it that I don't think I would. So it's a difficult one. This could be our first or. It could be one in the middle. I need to know more about it than just one session with it. But I feel like or is not an option. No, fair enough. It's one or the other. Yeah, I need to spend more time with it, absolutely. It looks really good. And it's like, there's some cool bits in it so far. But do I feel the need to go back to it? That's the real question. I don't know. I actually don't know. It's the, yeah, the communication with myself, and I presume at some point there'll be more than just two of us. I imagine there'll be like half a dozen of us maybe at some point, who can say? And you just send them out to do your bidding and things like that. But then it's the social interaction and deduction of what you're supposed to say to them. Then that doesn't appeal to me. I like the setting. I like the concept of it. I'm not entirely sure I don't think I like it enough to want to play it again at this point. I am enjoying watching this screen go around while I discuss it though. It's all may well be the option at this point. I don't know. There are certainly more. It's going to be a bit of a cop out, really, because I'm gonna put it in as based on what other people have said who've spent more time with it. Apparently, it's really, really good once it gets going. A lot of it's been tutorial stuff, and I haven't really learned what's going on yet. But based on other people's experiences, I would put this down as a game. If you're into sci-fi and stuff like that, I'm losing my voice. If you're into science fiction and that kind of side of things, then I would certainly give it a go. But like you say, ask me in a week and I'll know for certain. But that'll be no good for the VOD. So who can say? I would say it's worth giving it a go, certainly. So in that basis, it is a game, not a pass. It's not made me want to just. There's at no point have I wanted to put the game down. So that's a positive thing. There are other games that we've had previously where I've just gone, I'm not enjoying this. This has been enjoyable, but I don't know enough about it. Yes, it's gonna go down as a game, but it's a bit of a cop out as to why. Let's put it that way. Enjoy the spinning wheel of my brain as we go along. So, yes, we will go back to the main menu. There is me, I guess. Spin the wheel, exactly. So yeah, that is the altars. I've heard good things. I've enjoyed what I've played of it, but I don't know if I'd ever go back to it. That's the difficult part. I don't know for sure. So, yeah, we'll put it down as a game, and like I say, that seems like a bit of a anticlimactic way of reaching that decision. Shall we go do the other thing that we have to do on a stream like this? If I tab out, unfortunately, the music does stop, so I might just close it down. There it goes. And we should go over to this screen. I like this icon, by the way. You can't see it, I don't think, because it's not picking up my cursor. But the icon of the cup of tea, I quite like that. But we don't need to be on this screen. We need to be down. Down, further down. Keep going, keep going. There. There it is. The list is ready. Excellent. So those were your games from the previous vote. As I did point out at the start of the stream, it was a three-way tie that made me decide on the altars. I will point out the reason I voted for the altars out of the three-way tie is because that's the game I put my original vote onto. So, power of veto and all that. The rules are, as most of you already know at this point, we're going to spin it 5 times, put 5 games in, and then I'll spin it a 6th time, and I have power to overrule any one of the 5 with the 6th option. We won't put anything on the list that we've already played. We won't put anything on the list that's a sports game, with some exceptions, but like there's going to be no FIFA or anything like that on it. Let's spin the wheel or roll the dice or just click the surprise me button, whatever you want to say. Now it gives me my cursor. Number 1 on your list for the next vote is Assassin's Creed 2, specifically number 2. I would like to point out that aside from playing a little bit of the start of Odyssey, I have never played an Assassin's Creed game. So may that influence some of your voting. I've also no idea what happens in Assassin's Creed 2 other than you assassinate some people. It's Ezio's debut. Nice. This is not going on the list because I have already played a shit ton of it. So we'll pass on by on that, but play No Man's Sky, it's amazing. Instead, we're going to have Teamfight Tactics. I do not know what Teamfight Tactics is, and I probably don't want to. Has it come up before? I feel like this has come up previously. Yes, everything in No Man's Sky except for the ending, because it was very anticlimactic, and I felt like I worked way too hard for what it gave me. It has sexual innuendo and moderate violence. Maybe other people did League of Legends. Let's see. Alice Madness Returns. I need a vote on this as to whether it goes on the list or not, because I have played the first one. I haven't streamed the first one, but I've definitely played it. So I need a quick yes or no in chat as to whether it goes on the list or not. 1 for yes, 2 for yes. I think the consensus will be yes. I have, like I said, I've played the original one, but I've not played the sequel. So we will put it on the list. The first one's very good. Very good. What else have we got? Starfield. Starfield, or as we also know it, the very slow science fiction Elder Scrolls. So, what made you ill? Starfield made you ill. Interesting. Clear out my hard drive. Yes, I do not currently have 152.67 gig, although if I was to take the alters off of my hard drive, there would be enough space. And finally, for your 5, the Crew Motorfest. Now, I said no sports games. I don't think racing games quite count for that, especially given this is a story-based one as well. And we've had Need for Speed Heat, which is also a story-led racing game, so it will go on the list. And then finally, for Power of Veto, and I get the feeling Teamfight Tactics might be coming off the list, The Finals, which is a shooter that I have never heard of. I'm going to take off Teamfight Tactics because nobody wants me to see Teamfight Tactics. Nobody wants to see me play that. So, yes. So here is your list. Yes, no Forza Horizon 6 and no Expedition 33. Your list for your next vote for Volume 22 of Game on Pass. Can't believe we've been doing this for nearly 2 years. Assassin's Creed 2, The Finals, Alice, Madness Returns, Starfield, and the Crew Motorfest. I know exactly what Kateriel's voting for. I have a feeling I already know how this vote's going to turn out, but I've said that a couple of times on the end of the stream before, and I've been way off. So we'll see what happens. Yes. I'm intrigued by the Finals. I need to go have a look. I want to know what that is. I've not seen it, and the character art looks interesting to me. This kind of marine with angel wings and a little pistol. Is it angel wings? I cannot tell in that little picture, to be fair. Anyway, that's your options. I will place those in a Discord poll in a moment. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for those of you who did join in with Twitch integration. I know that was kind of unexpected. I followed what you asked for most of the time, and then when I didn't, I was wrong. So, yeah. not a lot else to say, really. That'll be it for the rest of the stream. There's no music on, so I'm now rambling. It's very weird. And I'm just going to say goodbye. Latest potatoes.